JV and Elvis is 92.3 Free FM. Gary only here for a few more days.
Right.
Where's your... I want to make sure you guys get your private appointment. Because when he's gone, he's gone.
He's toast.
And I'm no psychic, but I saw him on the way out, the plane anyway, hitting a mountain.
What?
Might be the last time you get to talk to the son of a bitch.
Right.
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. Who are you, though?
What is it? Help me out. It's 800...
1-800-827-GARY.
And the webpage, GarySpivey.com.
That's right.
Works like this. You call us here at these phone lines, 866-313-FREE. But we will have some fun. You know, Elvis and JV might be throwing jokes in.
No, not me.
And you might not get all of what you wanted answered.
Right.
So you can do a private appointment. 1-800-827-GARY. He will sit down with you and whatever you want to talk about. This is all private information that will stay with you. The most that Gary was able to tell me was you met a lot of great people so far. And,
cool.
And lots of different, he got into all kinds of different things.
Yeah, I mean,
is that good or is it crazy?
It's kind of good and it's kind of crazy. It's both. The one thing I observed with a lot of the people I saw in private readings, as you know, I'm also a healer.
Yeah.
And so, which is what happened.
See, I know you, and I don't want people around the station to get all freaked out and go, "What are you guys bringing here?" And this, it sounds a little too weird. But I've told a few people that he's more than psychic. I mean, he's a healer. He sees things. He's here to pull some of that energy off of you, and sometimes it's not just spiritual. A lot of physical healing.
Yeah, happens.
And then there's all different sorts of things that you do, like with Denise back there. I was taking him in to meet the general manager, and then you stopped by and said hello to Denise, who's the main woman here.
Denise.
And you got in touch with her grandma. I guess she had a really...
her mother.
Oh, her mother.
Yeah.
Who's on the other side, and you had a great experience.
Yeah, she just came through, and she said, you got to talk to her for me.
Right.
And so sometimes I'll walk around, and I'll hear dead people on the other side, and they'll just pop in, and they'll say, please tell them I love them, or please tell them something going on, or whatever. Wow. And, you know...
And this is weird to some people, but you do think that with enough meditation and practice, we can all get in touch with...
Everybody.
People on the other side.
Right. Yeah, anyone can do that. Anybody can talk to their dead loved ones on the other side. You can let light in, feel better. The one thing I noticed with everybody I talked to here in private readings, they had a lot of darkness around their head, which will create...
It's Tom Gisano, the general manager.
He brings everybody down.
Right.
He's negative.
It's always a party. We always start with a birthday cake. And ponies and things like that. But by the end, the pony's dead, and the birthday cake has got his footprint in it.
Pin the tail on me. Yep.
And puts a nail right through his forehead every time. Hey, pin the tail on the a-hole is what we're planning.
Bobbing for hand grenades. It's not a good day at all.
But that's the way he likes to run this place.
That's his
in
way.
Darkness. He wears a black cape.
Right. He is the Prince of Darkness, actually.
Right. Tom, the Prince of Darkness, Gisano.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, you saw some things on him.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, and being the world's biggest skeptic, he was actually kind of moved a little bit.
Well, and then you have Greg.
Greg, the controller.
Greg does not believe in one bit of it.
No.
Which
we
is
need
fine.
to have him in, actually, because he was talking about it today. He wants to actually talk to Gary real quick to see him.
Is he just going to try to rip him?
I don't know.
Okay, somebody grab Greg.
Somebody grab him if he's here. I'm not sure.
You tried to talk to him, but he would just turn his head like, I refuse. Well, and then he looked at me and said, JV, why are you so gullible? And again, there's only one psychic that I thought was pretty decent was John Edwards.
Right.
But I think you're way better. Then a million psychics came through the show, and we just ripped them, and they stunk, and they were trying to just take your money, and then you came along. And so
we were ready to rip
I don't
you.
believe necessarily in psychics. I just believe you got something there, and really, here's how it works with me. Most of the time, I don't want to hear it because I know he sees the sex I'm having. He knows what I'm doing. He knows what I'm putting here and there. And, you see too much.
I can see visions, yeah. If I think of it.
Mind your own business.
Drop it.
All right, phone lines are open. Let's go to it.
Let's go to Rita. Wants to know if her husband is cheating.
Oh, I love questions like this.
Hi, Rita.
Hello.
Hi.
Twice.
Oh.
You did it twice?
Yeah, cheating twice.
Is it over?
Recently?
You called him once?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
And then did the second one happen after or was it before?
After.
It was after? Ooh, now that hurts.
Yeah, there's something about a car where she's aware because of something with cars or something.
That Rita's aware?
Yeah. Do you snoop?
I kind of feel like he was, and I just haven't been able to catch him.
Right. Did you find something in the car? I see you snooping. You're like digging around looking for stuff.
No, I wasn't snooping for that. I was looking for
Map.
a bill. He took one of my credit cards and used it without my permission.
But you went through the car looking for it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out he had pulled money out without my without
That's why
my
I love
knowledge.
you, Gary. That's why. See,
Nailing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll ask the question for Rita. She probably wants to know: is he done with this, or is he a cheater?
He's a cheater.
Oh.
He just he really loves her as a wife, but what he interprets the wife as is the person that he lives with at home, and then he has like extra things.
Strange.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
right. And so that's kind of what he thinks is just normal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's funny. Do you
really.
see any dark energies around me?
Oh, your
caused
husband
this happen?
in loafers. Dark energy walking in loafers.
Yeah, you do. You have a dark energy around your head. You have an inner ear and jaw problem.
Yes.
Right?
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I do, and it's been going on for about 3 years.
Okay. Notice how hot it's getting right now?
Yeah.
Okay. When you have that kind of heat going through it, that's actually spiritual heat and healing energy. And so if you meditate and quit being so worried all the time and so depressed, and see now, feel how you feel a little dizzy in your head and something kind of flew out. You feel that? Like something,
Yeah.
You felt that, and now you're happy.
Get
Feel
a
that?
Q-tip.
You feel that?
Yes.
And now she's happy, see? Yeah, you had a
Yes, she
demon.
is.
She had a demon. It was like a claw in her head from
Oh,
the
no.
dimension I looked at. I mean, she was really possessed. So now you feel better.
Thank you very much.
Rita, thank you very much for the call.
Good luck to you. Let's
Next
go
one.
to Maria in Jersey. How you doing, Maria?
Oh.
Okay. Right at
Phones,
right at
folks.
that
You
way.
will normally the show runs a little smoother, but we're working on it. The engineers have at least got the lines down and they're clear,
They sound
but
great, yeah.
it's hard to go from caller to caller and it be a smooth thing.
Right. We got
Try it
Maria
again.
in Jersey. How you doing, Maria?
How are you? I love the show. I'm a new listener.
Thank you, Maria.
Appreciate that.
Gary, I wanted to ask you a question. I have a twin sister, and she's been recuperating from a brain tumor operation she had back in 1990.
Right.
And it's been really trying and stressful because my mom takes care of her 24 hours a day.
Okay,
I was
here's
wondering what the prognosis.
well. Here's what's going on. She actually has a leak in her.
In her shunt?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And this leak is making her lose her fluid in cerebral fluid in her brain, right? And so.
See, I wouldn't even know what a shunt is.
Shunt up.
Yeah. Makes sense, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I was just wondering, do you see her getting better? Or?
Well, the doctors are misdiagnosing what the real deal is. I don't know how to say she's a quart low, but they think that
Really?
they need to let brain fluid out.
But she
And-
needs it.
Yeah, and they're draining all the brain fluid out of her head. That's the reason sometimes she has excruciating pain, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, she was misdiagnosed back in the early 1990 because nobody knew that she had a brain tumor.
Right. And so,
And
but
she's had so many complications from the different operations. And
Right.
I mean, I don't know. My mom's like at her wit's end, and I don't know what to do for
Well,
her.
if you listen to just what I said, her brain fluid is leaking out of her head.
Okay.
And so her brain, instead of floating in fluid, is sitting in there not, and it's really causing tremendous problems. And so that's what's going on, and so you need to have them check that. You know,
Okay.
the shunt is something like it drains it out, but it's
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
It's open to where the thing is leaking and causing problems.
Do I have a butt shunt?
I don't know.
It's leaking.
Well, something is leaking all over you.
Because, you know, I tried to tell people that the answer was getting dark underwear, but stuff is still showing up.
Yeah, and there's a scent to it also.
It's like a God-given butt shunt.
Yeah.
Next call.
Okay, let's go to Mike in Queens. How you doing, Mike? It's 92.3 Free FM.
Hey guys, I love your show.
Thanks,
Appreciate it, Mike.
Listening since day one.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I actually have a question for Gary
Okay.
concerning. We used to go to school in San Francisco for screenwriting, but I came back, and I'm wondering where am I going to go with my career?
And what did you go to school for? Make me get it.
Screenwriting.
Oh, okay. Well, here's what I see. I think that you've got a friend, somebody you've met or someone you know, and they're able to get you a job. And I see you just going to work, but it involves a move. I see the move looks like it's to Los Angeles, I believe. And that's what I see. That makes no sense to you now. It'll come up, and it's the kind of thing that you got to take the job within 2 or 3 days, or you won't be able to do it.
And is this coming recently, or?
Yes, it's coming. This will happen within about, I'd say 2 months from now. And this is someone you know, a friend, someone you already know, have known for a long time.
Okay. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks, guys. I was wondering about somebody I was really close to. I want to know what's become of her, or if we're ever gonna,
Can you say
keep in contact.
Can you say her first name?
Jessica.
Bill?
Okay, here's what I see. I see this is a pipe dream for you.
Oh, get off the pipe.
Yeah, this is nothing that's going to be reality. It's a fantasy.
Okay.
And so now, and basically, sometimes we'll get hung with different energies and old girls.
Can I ask you though? Is it a poster? Is it a poster that he's in love with?
It's like a fantasy.
Okay.
Oh, nothing really even.
So he
happened
hasn't even
between
met her. You're saying he's
No, it's actually
stalking?
an
He
ex-girlfriend.
stalked
That's
her,
why I
is
was
what you're
wondering.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like a fantasy, and it's not reality.
Okay.
And can I get rid of the way you're tied with her? It's actually a kind of a dark energy tie. Can I get rid of that for you?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Now notice how hot your head feels? And now all the way down to your feet. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Mike, thanks for your call.
Thanks, buddy. Let's go to Rebecca in Jersey. How you doing, Rebecca?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You guys are great.
Thank you.
I was dying with Tracy Morgan. Never laughed so hard.
He's a cool guy. And let me just say this really quick. I think there's a reason he came before, because whatever happened between you and Gary, and then Elvis, you said you were in the middle of it.
I was in the middle of the crossfire.
And you
coming
felt
up.
it. You deal a lot with energy, right? Because his head went immediately down. He started having a weight lift, and I'm not. I don't want to put his personal business out here. I appreciate him as an artist, but more as a person. But I'll say this: I mean, he went to tears. Something heavy happened today.
Well,
with Tracy,
I got rid of a very dark energy that had him, and we all get dark energies.
Yeah.
we all do. And when I did, his father came in as his angel, and the father came in so strong, and he sensed and could feel his dad. And so it was just like the magical thing. In the other room, when we left out of the room, the dad came through and had a long conversation.
Wow.
And
awesome.
The gist of it was, I'm proud of you. That was the gist of it.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it was
All right.
good
What's
for-
your question for Gary?
Go, Rebecca.
I'm pretty much just wondering about my career path and my love life in the future.
Okay.
How
I
you
just had
doing?
some I've just been kind of stuck in a rut.
Okay.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
She said kinda.
Oh,
it just sounded like the C word.
Sounded terrible.
Here's what I read. It's a very, when I tap into your energy, you skim across
like to.
everything, and you're in kind of denials on every topic. Does that make any sense to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Like rather than going and finding real love, you'll take just so
Yes.
kind of standby,
Yes.
Mr. Convenient, come over twice a week love.
Yes.
Okay. Is that what you have?
Yeah. Well, I had, yeah.
Yeah.
Until just recently.
Last night.
And he'll be back next
I
week.
wish.
Yeah.
And he'll be back next week.
He's coming next week.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
You took a week off. And so when you settle, which is what you're doing in your whole entire life, you're settling. And so she's just settling. She's a vivacious, amazing person. She has the strongest vibration of anybody.
Waste of some good booty.
I'm telling you.
It is. And
How
so
you doing?
But she's just lit up. She has tremendous light, but she's just decided to be in denial in this lifetime and settle for mediocre.
So she's stuck with this the whole lifetime?
Oh, no.
No, she can change it. She has to, but it's free will. You have to
Does
just.
she want to, though?
I think so.
Actually.
But she has a darkness on her head. Are you on any antidepressants?
Yes.
No.
Oh, her.
No. There you go.
Do you party with something?
Not recently. Not for a while.
But you have a drug energy on your head. Can I get rid of that?
Yeah.
Okay, and there we go. And I just did. Now you probably feel pretty warm right now. Feel that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now you'll feel like moving on. Now think of the guy that's just the Mr. Convenient. Think of him. See, he don't even exist. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Okay, now go on to the next one. I see somebody coming into you for a relationship.
You can't talk like that.
Oh, no, I mean, I see somebody coming into her energy field.
Oh, okay.
You can't say that. I don't think you can say that.
Oh, no, when I see somebody
What
just...
do you mean by energy field?
The hairy energy field.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, well, I see... No,
A hair patch.
not exactly. I just see them coming in.
I know, but you can't say that.
Oh, okay.
How about somebody
What?
arriving
Arriving.
Arriving.
Showing up.
into
Yeah,
a
okay.
field?
Yeah. I
Into
see
her face?
Right. All over.
Someone arriving into her face.
Yeah.
That you can say.
Okay.
All right.
And I see this person when they show up. This is going to be really special, and he's about 6 weeks out. And some friend's been trying to hook you up with one guy, and you've sort of blown her off and not went there. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Do that. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do what makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much for your call.
All right,
Grab
Rebecca,
another.
thank you very much. Let's go to, drop that. Oh, it's not dropping, you bastard. There it goes. Let's go to Frank in Jersey. How you doing, Frank?
All right. How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. You're on with Gary Spivey.
All right. I love your show. Listen, I wanted to ask the Gary a question.
Go ahead.
I actually got two questions for him. I'm in a little bit of trouble. I was with a girl for about 14 years. We split up about 5-6 months ago. I violated my restraining order one time by going to the house, and then I did it again recently by calling her, having a fight over the phone. I said some stuff that, you know, I might have threatened her or something like that.
I might have left it on the machine.
I like
Smart.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left a message on the machine. I wonder, like, when I actually turn myself in, if I'm going to spend a lot of time in jail for this, and if she actually still loves me or if she's seeing somebody else.
There's a restraining order.
Hey, you know, let Gary handle it.
I hear you, though. What's the first indication that she's out of love, bro? The restraining order.
No, you know, here's what it is.
Siren.
Actually, she's a passive-aggressive nut. She's so passive-aggressive.
Oh, so she's going to work him?
Yeah,
then?
so she has drove him to the point of being insane. And so I mean, she would like, I love you, I love you, I love you, and then sock him in the nose, but and run the other way, but look over his shoulder to make sure he was running after her.
Yes.
And see, this was the whole relationship they were going through, passive-aggressive. And then what happens is she does this restraining order, and so he can't play his part in this movie.
Right.
And he goes nuts and still does, and then he gets in trouble. 2 months in jail.
2 months in jail?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so handle that, right?
Is she actually seeing someone, or you think we're ever going to get
Still nuts.
Don't worry about it.
And then what address are you seeing? Give me some numbers here.
No.
Hey, bro, thank you very much for the call. It's JV and Elvis. Got to take a break. Listen, if you're into any of this, Gary calls it spirituality, and there are other realms. If you want healing, or you want some answers, and you want to be taught how to do this stuff yourself, he says we all have it. You'll just have to work at it. You have to put some time into it. I mean, you said you meditate every day for hours.
Oh, yeah.
That's boring. Yeah. To me, I don't want to do it. I'd rather just give you a call once in a while. But there are some people that are into this, or you just want your energy cleared. If you want to sit down with him, he's in town for just a few more days. Call now and book an appointment, 800-827-GARY. JV and Elvis will be back in a moment.
This is the new 92.3.
Gary's only here for a short time today, and then he's out, so let me also give you the webpage. Okay. You have what on the webpage? I know you have a CD.
He's got a picture of him with a handlebar mustache. I saw that one.
Yeah, I have a CD.
Why do you have that?
That was so cheesy.
Why did you ever have a handlebar mustache?
That was weak.
And
I don't know.
If you did, why would you have you actually have a picture in your house. Don't lie. What? Somebody painted you with the handlebar mustache. I've seen it.
There's a painting. That's true. I had a mustache.
Well, burn it. Get rid of it.
Right, okay.
Call it a mustache.
You're not a cop.
Yeah.
Right.
His webpage is Gary Spivey. That's SPIVEY.com. For the people that are listening that are new to this, and we all do, there are other realms out there. If you're not into it and you just want to ask a question, that's great. But if you want to start getting into these other realms, that's what the CD does. It starts to help them, right?
Right. It teaches you how to meditate. And meditation is nothing but letting light in your body. And this is your light you already do, like heaven light, God light, healing light. And you'll feel great. And it takes about 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day, and you'll be lit up.
I'm busy.
Then you can also pre-order my book, which is out in April.
And the trick on that, there's some people that have already started it, meditating, and they fall asleep. Trick is, if you can meditate, not fall asleep, there's like a zone in between that you want to just sit there in silence. And it might not seem like anything's happening for a while. Just allow it, right?
Just allow.
Give it time.
Go back to the phones. Our phone line's 866-313-FREE.
Let's go to Mikey in Westchester. How you doing, Mikey? How's it going, buddy?
How's everything? Quick question. Can you foresee David Lee Roth getting fired and JV and Elvis moving in the morning?
Yup.
Hey, that's Gary's question. Leave it alone.
Well, I see. I see guns to my head. I see I'd like to be on the station again.
Yeah.
I see. Shut up.
Yeah. What's your real question, Mike?
Yeah. What's your other one?
For a while now, I have certain dreams where, most recently, last week I went to a friend's house, a friend of a friend who I've never been before. And I have recurring dreams and I have random dreams. And in this one random dream, it's me in a third-person view of myself. And it's gray on gray with black outlines of everything in the room, and I can't make anything out. But I'm having a conversation with somebody. But from what I can see is, like on a coffee table is a magazine, and I can make out the print, but I can't make out what magazine it was. And then behind me, where I'm not even supposed to be able to see, I see part of a picture with a golden frame. And on the person's shirt, I see part of their collar colored in. Now, I never knew this, man. I just thought, okay, I went to bed eating some bad food.
Pop the
but
collar.
But last week, I went down to grab my drink off the table, and there was the magazine, and everything kicked in like it was right there in my dream.
Wow.
I knew exactly what was in the painting, what was on the magazine, and I knew the shirt matched up because of the ribbing.
I wouldn't like that myself, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, what he's doing, here's what you're doing. You're spiritually gifted, as we all are, and you're just astral projecting. He's just, projecting out of his body, and he's going ahead in time. That's what deja vu is. Everybody, I think, has had, deja vus.
Certainly.
And see, that's what a deja vu is. You're in a space, and you go, I remember this.
I don't like that, though. It bothers me that...
Like, what am I doing?
It's like, how did I go there, and now I'm arriving to it? When I was there, why didn't I just stay there?
Exactly.
Well, that was your astral body. That was your spiritual body. And see, we all have spiritual bodies. As a matter of fact, we all have a lot of higher selves and spiritual bodies. And that's what works as our angels and kind of works things out for you. And was this place where you were at, did it have anything to do with work?
No, it wasn't. It's strictly not work related. It's just it's always been in a personal, quiet, social setting.
Mm-hmm.
Like another time was I was at a corner, and I used to live in the city, so all I saw was street lights hovering. So I could pretty much tell by the outline it was street lights, but there was glass and a flashing light. And then a couple months later, I was at the scene of an accident, and what I felt warm reaching into my pocket into my dream was actually my girlfriend's hand getting there, like, come on, let's go, and she couldn't pull me away. I was just stuck there.
Wow, what a trip.
Yeah, so he's got that going on now. You got a little darkness on your head. I can get rid of that, and then you'll be able to see things in more clarity.
Okay, please do.
Okay, there we go. And it's really easy for him. See how you feel kind of warm all over. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well, see, now it'll be really easy, and you'll even be able to this is called astral projecting, and you'll actually be able to project. He would be a very good remote viewer, like even the government used, psychics for, remote viewing for spying, and he would be able to actually practice this, and he could remote view very, very easy. It's just a natural gift that he has.
One quick thing, I'm in my truck, and the one window that I'm by just went foggy, and all the other windows aren't. Does that mean anything?
It's just the heat coming off your body, because there's so much spiritual heat going through you. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Hey, thank you for the call.
Thanks a lot. Let's go to Lisa in New York City. How you doing, Lisa?
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh.
You're on with Gary Spivey. Go for it.
Hi, Gary. I have a question for you.
Okay.
My husband died in June of 2004, very suddenly and at a young age. When I went through some of his things, I found a woman's name and telephone number, several different places, and I was just wondering if he had been cheating on me.
No.
No.
This was something having to do with his family. Did his family tend to drive you guys crazy?
His family?
Yeah, I feel a family. It might have even been yours, but I see extended family, and it was something going on that he didn't want you to know about, but it had to do with extended family.
Oh, it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, because they would drive you guys crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever that was.
What do you think about the man that I'm dating now?
I think he's a dud.
Yeah.
Dud.
Yeah. He's worthless.
Most people do.
Because he is. Worthless. He's worthless. He's worth nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you see anybody in my future coming along?
Well, not as long as you got this idiot hanging around. Does he take your money?
No, he doesn't take my money, but he doesn't do anything for me.
He will.
Doesn't spend any money on me.
Yeah, not a nickel. I mean, she has to pay her own. Do you pay for dinner?
Yeah, he pays for dinner, but a lot of times I cook him dinner and bring it to him.
I just see he's really stingy, and he's so tight and so into his money that he looks at you just as a convenience.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Yeah, he's not. You can't make a good relationship and
a good doormat.
No.
And I've tried, right? Oh God, you're so on target. Do you see anybody coming along?
Not as long as you have this idiot hanging around. See, she has to get
rid of him.
Yeah, you have to get rid of this guy, and then you'll end up with a good person, because you're really wonderful in a relationship. You had a good husband.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Your husband says hello. He loves you, points to his chest.
Do you think that he's contented where he is?
Yeah, he says hello. He says he's doing great. He points to his chest, says he breathes easy now.
Oh, God, thank you so much. Okay. And no dark clouds on my head?
Just this idiot you're dealing with. Just the guy.
Lisa, thank you very much for the call.
All right, let's go to Peter in Brooklyn. How you doing, Peter?
Hey, how you guys doing? I love the show.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
You're on with Gary.
All right. My wife, she just recently got a promotion, and she's been doing some traveling, like out of state. and I just want to know if she's been faithful.
Yes. She flirts with everybody she meets.
Tramp.
No, she.
Oh no.
Yeah, she just flirts. She's really pretty.
Okay, she's also a beautiful girl. So.
Really pretty, beautiful smile, beautiful eyes, and but I see her just flirting. I don't know if she's a salesman or not, or salesperson, but that's what I see her doing. It's just flirting.
Well, actually, now they're talking about putting her into sales.
Yeah. Well, she should do that. I see her making 3 times the money, and
that sounds great.
Meet more guys too, right?
Yeah, she'll meet more guys. Cool. I don't see her cheating. I don't think that's the problem. I think
that's good. That's what I tell my lady. I'm not jealous. If you're sexy and it gets you business, so what? Sometimes that makes for a great saleswoman because guys want to go give the money to her. They want to hang and
that's right.
Have a lunch.
I'm not a jealous person, and honestly, I've been listening to Gary the last couple of times he's been on the show, and I wouldn't have called unless I thought he knew what he was talking about.
Me too. Listen, I was always a skeptic. I think Gary, you can set it straight. I think it's a good 80% of psychics are rip-offs. What would you guess?
It's hard for me to say that. I'm not sure. I think.
Am I in the ballpark?
I think that there's different levels of abilities.
Right.
I think
the other thing that you told me is dangerous, that some people they're new psychics, they'll get some ability, so they'll be able to tell somebody something about them, but then they'll just run them right over a cliff.
Well, I had a friend.
Because they get their trust, right?
They get their trust, and see what happens. I had a friend that was a psychic, and she was very, very good, and she could name names. She would tell you your grandmother's name was this, your father's name was that. After she tells you 20 names,
then now you're like, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, and then she would get possessed herself. A demon would jump into her, and then she would tell you to go do whatever that would just throw you right off the cliff.
Right, right. I remember you telling me that before.
Yeah, so you have to be able, I think, to see darkness and really see the light, and I think you have to be able to work with angels.
And you've been doing this a good, month now, so you you know what you're doing.
No, about 20 years, I think.
Let's go to Julia in Jersey. How you doing, Julia?
Yes, hi. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Okay, guys, I love your show. You're great.
Thank you. You're on with Gary.
Gary, I have a question.
Okay.
Me and my husband, we have a daughter, and we're planning to have a second child, but he has a son from his previous marriage that's autistic, and I just want to find out if I will have a second child and if both of them will be mentally healthy.
Okay, let me explain something. Feel how warm you just got right then? You got feel that light. You got really warm, right?
Yes.
Now I didn't do any energy work, and when I do energy work to get rid of demons, I'm waving my hands around, guys. You can see, but I didn't move my hand. Yeah,
traffic cop.
Right, looks like that. But what happened when I tapped into this autistic child, I got zapped with tremendous spiritual heat. And autism, and I'm working with a couple of autistic children now, because they are actually in the higher dimensions, close to God, and they sit there all day long and work all day long getting rid of darkness. And see, but they're in this dimension.
They're doing something.
Well, they're doing a lot. They're doing more than probably, you could probably take 100 churches and they wouldn't create the spiritual energy as one autistic child.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, duh.
And so
when they're digging material out from their crack, that's when they're working on it.
Right.
Well, I think they're aloof. They're like aloof in this dimension.
They're screwing up my change at McDonald's. Is that when they're? Is that when they're?
No, that's something else.
Okay.
That's something else.
Okay.
But do I see?
Well, listen, it makes sense because by spirit they're nice people that don't want conflict and just want to be happy. It's probably good that the brain's not really working, because when you got the brain working, that's when you're like, I can really screw somebody here. I can make some money and really screw someone.
That's kind of true.
Okay.
Yeah, but I see you having 2 more children, to answer your question.
And she was wondering, can you tell their mental state?
So they're going to be healthy. That's what I was worried about.
They hear very.
We don't know
healthy.
if it's genetic or where it comes from.
Well, I see. I think it's a blessing even to have an autistic child, because they let so much light into this world.
They work till midnight.
Yeah, for nothing.
Well, they actually work all the time.
It's a lot of work for you too.
That's true.
What are they going to say? You're not going to believe them.
Yeah, they don't. They usually don't tell on you if you put a good thread on that ass.
Right.
But he says they're going to be very healthy. And be happy that you have he has that other autistic child.
Twins.
That's a blessing.
She's going to have twins.
She's going to have twins.
They are.
Twins.
Are you sure? Oh, my God.
Yeah. I see twins. Twins in your family?
2 eggs.
No, my brother's wife's pregnant with twins. That's what I know.
Okay, I see twins. Okay.
Well, that would answer yes. He said, do you have other twins in the family?
Oh, God. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you for your call.
Julia, let's go. Oh, drop, please, drop.
Just relax. It's all right.
Okay, there we go. Let's go to Tim in Long Island.
Tim!
How you doing, Tim? What's up, Timmy?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
Good. Tim, you're on with Gary Spivey. Go for it.
Yes, all right. I got a couple things I want to talk about. Before I want to talk about myself, I actually have to talk about my sister. About maybe 3 months ago, she committed suicide, cut her wrist. I think she was drinking. I want to know, how is she doing right now?
Okay, well, what happens when people commit suicide? Even before I look, I just want to tell you this, because this may not be the type of call you think it's going to be. You know, when I talk to other people's loved ones on the other side, they're there and they talk about how happy they are. Usually when I look at suicide people, these people are earthbound. They're being attacked by demons. They're in a horrible space. And let me look and see where she is, okay? But we can get her to the light.
That's the one thing that you've always said on the show that you don't want to do. Try to save a loved one. Try to save yourself from. That's the one thing.
That's the
spiritually you don't want to do is commit suicide, because now your spirit is trapped somewhere in a realm that could be pretty rough.
Well, many times you're trapped right at the moment of death. Now, I see her right by a wall and smearing blood everywhere.
Pleasant. Sicko.
And so that's what I see, and I just hear.
Does she need me to be there a lot?
No. Listen to me. Okay, we're going to get her. I can ask a couple angels to come and get her to the light. Now, I've got her attention. Call her name.
Aaron.
Okay. One more time.
Aaron.
Tell her who you are.
Aaron, it's your brother Timmy.
Okay, there we go. Feel how hot you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell her to take the angel's hand.
Aaron, take the angel's hand.
Okay. Now tell her to step into the light.
Aaron, step into the light.
And there she goes. And there. Now you got really hot. I bet you're sweating.
Yeah, my stomach. I felt it right in the pit of my stomach.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
That was
she
a
went
hoagie
on
you just ate.
Yeah, there she went. She's fine, but she was earthbound. See, don't kill yourself. When you kill yourself, you stay earthbound.
And you said you had another question?
Yeah, all right. It's about me. Everyone's been telling me I have a great potential inside me, and I feel it too. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Recently, my girlfriend broke up with me, and then I just had just crashed. I was an incredible high, and it just plummeted down. I don't know what to do now. I don't want to mess up in school. This semester, I have to do good or I'll get kicked out.
Do you drink? Do you do drugs or something?
Nah, not that much.
Not that much.
Okay, a little bit.
All right, I'm a social type of person. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, you're social. Here's what I see.
Social addict.
See, your social thing is messing you up, and so because you lose all of your energy after you party, even for one time. It makes sense.
Okay, I see where you're going, but the thing about
but I ain't quitting.
Okay. All right.
See where you're going. I'm going there with you.
It makes a lot of sense.
Well, here, if you stay like that, what's going to happen is you're just going to keep messing up. And so I can get rid of you actually have addictive demons. These are obsessive compulsive demons, and I can pull those out of you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. See, now you feel warm all the way to your feet. Feel your feet?
Yep.
Okay.
And Tim, sorry to cut you off, but we got a break. JV and Elvis back in a moment.
Here's what's happening.
Making love to you was never second best.
All right, it's JV and Elvis 92.3 Free FM. The guy providing the sound. Thank you. Halfway to Fruity. Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Yeah. Hold on.
What about, you said you're like a guy maybe a little older and mature and maybe a tiny bit of a belly. What about Gary?
Gary's kind of hot.
Yeah? Gary's hot? Yeah?
Yeah.
In the hot category, yeah.
He's in the hot category.
Now look at that. Great.
What do you say, Gary?
Yeah. I'm there, Rudy. Yeah, that's great.
It's a match made in heaven.
All right. Once again, we only have Gary for a short time here. He will be in town through the weekend, however, and one of the nicest guys that I've ever met. If you want a new friend and you want to sit down and meet a new friend and have him teach you some of this spiritual stuff, that's what he'll do. The first thing he's going to do is clear off all that dark energy and address all the problems that you want. Then you can spend some time getting into all of the other stuff. That's up to you, though. Book an appointment, 800-827-GARY. If you missed that number, just call the station. They'll have it at the front, or we'll have it here. Back to the phone.
Let's go to Jason in Long Island. How you doing, Jason?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? God bless you all, man.
You too.
Gary, I just got a question for you, man.
Okay.
Ever since I was born, I've always felt I've been here for a higher purpose, and I'm multi-talented. Some people call me Renaissance man. I want to know what you see if I'm going to have a career or success in the music or entertainment field.
Yeah, I see a lot of things. You're actually really good with producing and writing, and I get a vision of you writing. And I think if you get in the right right channels.
You want me to just say it? Stay off the mic. You got to tell him, but you got to stay off the mic.
Your voice is terrible.
No, I think he can sing.
Okay, my bad.
But, no, he can sing. But I think he's really gifted with writing.
Okay, he can sing, but he's really got the talent.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of a block where he can't quite get it out when he's writing. He's not. He feels more than he's able to actually write and say. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Very emotional.
Right. I can get rid of this block. Is that okay?
Sure, certainly.
Okay, and there we go. And you feel really warm in your chest. Feel that?
Yes, thank you, sir.
There you go.
What's up with the mysticism? Can you have any specific techniques on meditation so I can enhance my mysticism? Because I want to help people just like you.
Well, it's really simple. All you do is meditate and just, I meditate / pray. I can see angels, see God. You just look up. You let light in the top of your head. We're all light, and we're all one. And if you understand that, that's about how simple it is.
And that's what you're doing. That channel that you have, it allows you, since we're all one, you're connecting to
everyone,
to them, whoever's on the phone. You're tapping into that just to see what you can see.
Right, and it's very easy. It's not hard. It's not difficult, and anyone can do this.
And I should say this again for any new listeners. I used to meditate like a lot, and occasionally I would see things. Sometimes I would hear things, but for the most part, I would just come out of meditation knowing. So if you don't see things, don't just quit.
You're right.
If you're into this, and I have that other side to me, I want to just make people laugh and do crazy radio. But once in a while, when Gary comes to town, we talk about this stuff in case we do have people that are interested in it. But you have to tell them that. Don't expect to just see everything that you see or hear everything or just know things. Everyone's different.
Everybody's different, and different people have different gifts. Some people will see clearer than I do, and some people won't see. Some people will hear. Everybody pretty much.
What's their webpage?
GarySpivey.com.
No, theirs, because they sound like they're better than you.
Oh, no. I only promote mine.
I mean, yeah, come on now. Let's go to Danielle in Brooklyn. How you doing, Danielle?
Hi, what's up, guys?
How much?
Well, I have a question for Gary. I just want to make sure I'm with the right guy.
Well, here's what I read when I tap into your energy. You're actually really angry, I feel anger with men. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, somewhat.
Okay, well, it's like when you have that type of anger, you actually run off your love and you run off your luck. You run everything away from you.
Okay.
And so this anger goes all the way back. You've been angry for a long, long time. I believe it goes back to your mother, father, way, way, way back.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Is this reading pissing you off?
She's kind of mad at me.
Really?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. But I know I feel anger from her.
Okay.
And so, can I get rid of your anger?
Sure.
Okay, but it goes back. Why are you mad at your mom?
I don't think I'm mad at my mom.
I think you're mad at your mom. And I think maybe because you didn't feel protected or something. And can I get rid of that, whatever I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. And there you are. And she's mad at men, too. She's angry with men.
Man-hater.
Can I get rid of that?
Yeah.
Okay, and there we go.
Okay, so am I with the right person, or...
If you let it be, see, you're trying to control it.
Okay.
And you're sort of a control freak.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, see, you can't control love.
Okay.
Ever. You have to allow love.
Okay.
It's like what I do. It's energy. And you have to, if you allow him, this guy's a fantastic guy. All your friends probably say that.
Right. No,
Okay.
he is great.
Okay. Just allow him to love you and chill out and don't try to control him.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much for your call.
Oh, let's go to regular Rob. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, regular Rob.
Doing, everybody.
What's up? Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I am fantastic. Let me compliment a great show and an absolutely fantastic segment helping so many people here right now.
I think it's important once in a while to stop and do this. I like it.
I do, too.
Thank you.
I like the variety of the show where you do political things, you make people laugh, and then you get downright serious.
What's your question, Rob?
Yeah, dumbass, go ahead.
Okay, two things. Is it possible in a household of 5 people that you're the one who sees and encounters spirits and nobody else around you can do so?
Oh, yeah. I do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the time.
He's the only one in this room right now doing it. There's a bunch of idiots in Gary.
No, it's absolutely like that. You have a lot of spirits that are hanging out with you. I do see an older lady with you, and she looks like a bit of a card. You know, she's funny. She's got big hats. I don't know who this is. She's like crazy, funny. Is that your grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wore big hats?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, she's got a giant old big pink hat, and she's just laughing, and she said that she's not an old lady anymore. And then she goes from being really old to really young, and she looks very hot.
Yeah.
For a grandma.
For her grandma, when she was alive at 85, she was a good-looking woman with a fantastic sense of humor.
She says she still is. She says she's very proud of you, know I love you. And she's holding your hand. You got one hand that got really warm. Feel that?
My left hand.
Yeah.
Very warm.
She's holding it. She said that's her sign. That's a lot of times they'll grab you somewhere or touch you or hug you, and she's just holding your hand. And she says when you get afraid, she says you may feel that's me. And she said straighten up or I'll hit you.
And Rob, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who is in the household that can see and the other people are not?
It's actually me who's seeing and encountering all of these things.
Gotcha.
And my kids think I'm crazy. My wife says, but I'm in the bed next to you at night. She's saying, you're screaming, and yet I'm not waking up from it.
Right. Well,
I've had encounters with these things physically.
Well, those are demons that attack you when you sleep, and I can get rid of those for you. And there we go. I just got rid of them. And you have headaches?
Occasionally.
Okay, let me get rid of this mess. There we go. Much lighter. See how your head feels better?
Nice and tingly.
Okay.
Now, in this year of 2006, I'm trying hard financially with real estate, coin appraisals. I'm trying to make wonderful things happen in 06.
Stay in real estate is what I hear. Okay?
I'm on top of it.
Yeah, work 2 hours more per day.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. That's regular Rob. Appreciate the call.
That guy.
The phone line's again, 866-313-FREE. Might be tough to get through, but as soon as you hear a caller hang up, then try it again. And some people cannot spell it out. It's 866-313-3733.
Let's go to Emily here in New York City. How you doing, Emily?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
Great,
Good.
thanks.
You're on with Gary.
Okay, Gary. I had a question for you because I tend to have a lot of insecurities and like self-doubt throughout all aspects of my life, and there's really no reason for it. But most recently, it kind of like invaded the relationship that I've had for about the last 3 years, and we kind of split apart for a while, came back together because I really like did some deep searching within myself, and I don't know, we're back together now, and everything's been just wonderful, and I'm afraid that my insecurities and self-doubt is going to come back.
No, that was just your intellect. You overthink everything.
Definitely.
Okay, stop it. Simple as that.
Wait, let me think about that.
She's just overthinking everything. She's got a great relationship, a fantastic person you're with.
Oh, he's wonderful, yeah.
He loves you very, very much, and there's about, 4 or 5 other girls that are just waiting for you to dump him.
No, really?
Yes. So, but I don't even see him caring. He's just in love with you. Now, you have obsessive-compulsive demons.
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
I can get rid of that. Is that okay?
Oh, I would love it.
And there they go. And see?
My left arm is so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
All righty. Good. You'll
and
feel better.
I had one more question for you, if you don't mind. I had a major career change. In 27, 5 years ago, I was completely in a different field, and then I completely did a 180. And I was wondering if I really made a right decision because I feel very unfulfilled.
Are you making money?
What I'm doing. Yeah, and that was the reason.
And it's easy. It's pretty easy for you to make money, too, right?
Yeah.
No, you're just bored.
Very bored. I don't feel challenged at all.
Okay, that's okay, though. You're making a lot of money. You're in a great position. You need the money, so stay where you are.
Okay.
And your angel says, tell her to shut up and don't overthink.
Okay.
Just everything that's great, let it be great.
Okay, I think
Stop
that's
right
the problem,
there.
yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you for your call.
Emily. Let's go to Tom in Yonkers. How you doing, Tom?
Hey, pretty good. How you guys doing?
What's up, Tom?
Get through forever.
All right, man, you're in.
I'm just, I'm driving down the road listening. I never call these things, and I figured, hey, let me give this guy a call.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering where my life is going. It used to be great. In the past 3 or 4 years, it's been pretty horrible. And I'm just wondering if things are going to get better, career-wise, relationship-wise.
Okay, here's what I read. You got a lot of things going on, but it feels like to me that there may be a chance for you to move. And this move would be a very positive move for you. And specifically, it feels like Florida. And so that may make no sense to you.
No, it doesn't.
But I see it. And so, but he may get this opportunity. And it's an opportunity where he ends up with, I just see better position with his work. And he ends up being happier. It's a whole different environment. And that's what I read. And it feels like to me you're going in 2 different directions with relationship stuff. Make sense?
I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging in there. I mean, I've been married for like 10 years and 3 kids, and
I think you're just bored out of your mind.
well, no, she's actually the only thing that's keeping me going, really.
I hear you.
You know?
Should he get a Florida hotel and kill himself?
No. No, I don't think you should do that. But what I do, I just see some opportunities coming up, and I think he's just bored. And there's like bizarre vibrations of no truth, you see. And so once you get to a point of truth, you'll find everything ends up working out for you. That's what I feel.
I have a question, Tom. If your lady is solid, your wife, and that's the good thing, why would you ask about your relationship? How do you feel about your relationship?
Well, because she's getting tired of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me read it this way. And here, let me just do this. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think that you wait, let's say her first. On a scale of 1 to 10, she likes you a -7.
Oh.
Okay.
That hurts.
She hates you. On a scale of 1 to 10, she loves you on a scale, just as a human being, on a scale of 1 to 10, she loves him a 3.
Okay.
A little bit.
Room for improvement is what you're saying.
Yeah, and on a scale of 1 to 10, she's in love with you at this point about maybe a 2. You see. And so that's what I'm feeling. And on a scale of 1 to 10, you like her a -7. Same thing. He hates her equally. On a scale of 1 to 10,
he knows it.
on a scale of 1 to 10, he loves her as a human being at 10 because she's a fantastic mother. And on a scale of 1 to 10, he's in love with her a 0. When's the last time you had sex?
A week ago?
Probably a week ago.
Yeah.
Very good. And so there's like, it just feels forced. It doesn't feel natural.
So this move to Florida, when it presents itself, is it with the family?
It actually will end up being with the family, but there has to be a whole shakeup because there's no truth in their relationship. It doesn't have a vibration of truth. And if it did have a vibration of truth, they wouldn't be hating each other. And so you see, she loves you a little, and she's in love with you a little. You're not in love with her, but you love her a lot as a human being. But however, you guys don't like each other anymore. So you got to get to where you like each other and quit hating each other. And I feel like a total move would actually maybe work this out.
Fresh start, huh?
Yeah, but be aware of your problems. See, you're trying to fix something, but you're not coming to a point of truth on it. So that's the reason when I'm talking to everybody else I talk to made perfect sense. I get to you and it doesn't make any sense. That's because you're not coming to a point of truth. You're in denial. Feel how hot your head got all the way to your feet right then? You feel your feet warm or tingly?
I don't know.
See?
He's lost.
He just sounds like he's ready to just check out. Yeah. Like, what's the point of it all?
Not really.
No.
No, he's a great guy, and he has a lot of potential. He's just one click away from just coming to a point of truth.
A bullet in the head. Okay.
No, but if he can't, see, everything works on truth. Everything spiritual, everything that has to do with love works on a vibration of truth.
We got a lot of people that have been holding a long time. Sorry to end the call there, Tom. Good luck to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Take care. Let's go to, drop baby. Let's go to Regina in Brooklyn. How you doing, Regina?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Okay, I have a question. I always feel like, well, not that I feel. Every night before I go to bed, I ask my spirit guides if they could, send me a message from my aunt because I always dream about her.
Right.
And I always feel like she has, like, this message for me. And last night I had this dream that we were looking in her basement. And I just remember hearing something about a brown paper bag.
Yeah,
it's
like
weird. I don't know what her message is, and I'm not good with symbols.
Okay. You know what it means?
No.
Nothing. It means nothing.
Is it like a message or something she's trying to get to me?
No, you just had a crazy dream. It absolutely has no legs. It has no. I read it and it stops. It's just a dream.
Dead end.
Yeah, there's nothing. It means nothing. But I can see your aunt on the other side. She's laughing. She's kind of sitting in the Garden of Eden. She says hello. She feels good. Her hair's pretty now. I don't know if she lost it before she died or something, but she says it's all pretty. And and she says she loves you a lot. But no, your dream was just a dream.
Okay, and real quick, I always feel like I'm very, very angry, and as a result, I feel like that makes me confused, like with career and whether I should move or whatever. So I just don't know what to do as far as that goes.
You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, when I tap into your energy, you have much more like testosterone than you do like estrogen, and so
balls.
Yeah. So you're
balls.
Yeah, she does. You're very masculine.
Okay.
And so.
Do you like flannel?
Not really.
Do you play softball?
You wear Dikes?
No.
And so, but your natural vibration is more of a man than a woman.
That's weird.
Do you have a mustache?
No.
And so, but see, that's what's going on. You just feel very aggressive because you feel very masculine. But I really think it's hormonal, and I think your thyroid is off as well.
And you should dye your mustache.
Yeah.
Because
but I think if you go to an endocrinologist, I see her thyroid is off, and so this is giving her like adrenaline, and you know she has these. You go into almost physical rages, but you feel it in your body and in your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you have an endocrine system kind of disorder, and if you go to an endocrinologist, that's a gland specialist, they'll sort this out. It's really not a demon I can yank out of you. It's a physical problem you have.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the call. JV Elvis, got to take a break. It's 92.3 Free FM. When are you taking off, Gary? You leaving Sunday or Monday? Or?
Yeah, I'll be here for like several days.
Oh, sweet. So, answer my question. Sunday, Monday?
I don't know.
Oh, you're just going to hang?
Oh. Yeah.
So if people want to talk and schedule appointments and they keep you through the weekend, you're going to stay?
I'll stay here.
All right.
Yeah.
If you would like to schedule an appointment, he has an assistant standing by right now. 1-800-827-GARY. And let's squeeze these people in quick. Back
All
to the
right,
phones.
let's go to Johnny in Jersey. How you doing, Johnny?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, man.
You're on with Gary. Johnny?
Hey, guys. All right, this is my question. I kissed a girl on Saturday. It's a chick that I'm, like, really interested in. I was just wondering, because she's been acting kind of weird, if there's anything going to happen between me and her.
I see you having sex with her.
Wow. Yeah. Good.
Whoa.
That's what you wanted, right?
Well, I did, but I kind of like her, too, though.
Right.
Well, why can't you like her and bang her?
You're going to mess it up?
Oh, he's going to mess it up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's going to mess it up because he's wanting to go through some theatrical, I'm going to put you on a pedestal.
Is it because he has a small... And he wants to impress her? Or is he just...
More like this.
He's got a crooked one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bendy banana.
Is that to the left or to the right, Johnny?
Ho, ho, ho.
It goes to the left.
Okay, good.
Got it, yep.
But that's not the problem. It's just that he's so into this girl, he's going to overdo it.
Well, he's a little embarrassed by the...
Oh, he's embarrassed a tiny bit by the hooker.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Get over it, pal.
Yeah, but she's going to be fine. I mean, she actually really likes him.
But you're saying he can make love to her around corners?
Yeah.
That's beautiful, Johnny. That's awesome.
That's a nice trick.
Yeah, but he's going to mess it up if he's not careful because he's trying to go into with relationships. He goes into drama, and he tries to like make it some sort of theatrical dance. And she just really likes you. She's a little like if she likes you, she wants to be with you.
Yeah.
So she's going to be very willing to have sex with him. And he's going to play some little game, and so she's going to think something's wrong with him.
All right. And that's why I like your readings, because you do see two visions. You see one, he can get it, and the other thing is you're going to screw it up. And it's up to him now.
It's up to him. He should move faster than slower.
Okay.
And then everything will work out.
So keep everything the way I've been doing it, and don't overdo it.
Well, you've been overdoing it. Change what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. The hell?
I don't know.
Well, funny.
Thanks, Johnny. Let's go to Sylvia in Clifton, New Jersey. How you doing, Sylvia?
I just hung up on the
Hi,
guy.
how are you?
Enough of him.
Good, you're on with Gary.
My pleasure.
Hi, I have just a quick question. I have a lot of deja vus all the time. Like almost every day I have at least 2 or 3 deja vus. And
I feel like we took this call already. Did we?
No.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
There was another one.
I know.
Yeah, well,
Duh, deja vu.
Hello,
Okay,
dummy.
forget
Hello.
it. Got it.
Got it.
Caller, you're on again.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Sylvia from Clifton, New Jersey. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
What's your comment or question?
I have a lot of deja vus.
Whoa,
I
really?
feel like
thought
I
we
just
said this before.
Heard that.
Hey, it's Sylvia from Clifton, New Jersey. How you doing? What's your question? No,
Gary,
go ahead.
Yes.
Well, what is your question? You feel like you have a lot of deja vus, but what?
All the time, every day. Like I feel like I dreamt it the night before, and I don't know if that was anything or if it's just something that's always going to happen.
Well, there's two things going on. See, we have a spiritual mind, and that's you're getting knowledge in your spiritual mind, and you may not have dreamt it the night before, dreamed it the night before.
That's the right mind, right? That's the more creative part of it, too.
Right, and she may have gotten a vision 10 minutes before, but when you get a vision, that doesn't go into the part of your brain that retains, and you'll forget it. You'll forget you got the vision or had the thought, and then when you find yourself in that space, you'll think, well, deja vu. And so that's what she's doing. But she's actually very, very psychic, and she has a tremendous gut intuition. Like the women have great intuition.
You should get on Jenny Craig or something.
No, I don't mean she's fat. I mean she just picks up on things with her gut energies.
Oh, okay.
Women, all women have this.
Spell her guts?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, but she has like this gut intuition where she's feeling things.
Okay.
Do
you trust when you have? My girlfriend has that as well. She'll feel.
Yeah.
Fiance. When some people say, I have this gut instinct, they actually feel it in that area. Yeah, my fiance.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Do you get that?
I do. I get that all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but I can. You have a.
But you told my fiance also you have to trust in it. If you start questioning it, then that that gift will go away.
Go with your gut.
Go away really fast. And so now I can get rid of a little darkness she's got, and she'll feel better. There you go. See how hot you feel in your chest and stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Good.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. My relationship that I have right now, I'm really, really happy, and I just want to make sure I don't screw it up.
Go with your gut.
What did your gut tell you?
Yeah.
He's a great guy, and he's very much in love with you. There's an old relationship, an old guy that you had a thing with that is always reoccurring. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's somebody I email a lot, but I never see him.
Okay, well, understand the emails and this whole thing, this fantasy you have, because you got a fantasy in your head about this old relationship, is going to lose you this great guy.
Uh-oh.
Lose you. Let me make
I'll
it.
stop emailing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you very much for the call.
Care. Let's go to Glenn, who's calling from Connecticut. How you doing, Glenn?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good, man. Thanks.
You're on with Gary.
All right. Well, a few things. Recently made a move almost a couple years ago, and to try and get a little better situation for my family, and it made things tough. And my wife went back to work recently, and I don't know if I just want to know if that was a good move or not.
I hear it's a great move, and especially your whole family's going to get together, and in a good way. I see everything working out, and especially
That's
within
impossible. He's the first family in the world that can all get together and it's normal and they all get along?
Yeah, no, it's all going to work out. I
Wow.
see it's just taking a little longer, but I see your financial things straightening out.
Because I got a brother that's a dick.
He's a joke.
And I got, he's here in the back of the studio. What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing,
Kidding,
Fuse?
I was kidding.
How you doing, Fuse?
Yeah, the Fuse. He's got a temper
Really
like nobody's
short
temper.
fuse, man.
I do not. See what I'm saying?
Jerk.
All right, so did we get done with that call? I have
Well, no, he's
idea.
got it. Well,
Interrupted.
No, he's got a good situation. Just stay where you are and keep doing what you're doing, and it looks like everything's going to work out financially. And those are your biggest stresses, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things that was bugging us about the house was my wife and I both had kind of thought we'd seen something in the house separately, not at the same time. And then my one of my daughters had a little bit of an episode, and
just
I don't know
vomiting.
if she's
Head spinning around.
Pretty violent.
Oh,
it was a pretty violent episode.
Wow.
She was curled up on the floor in the room, and my daughter called me home from work and everything, and she tried describing things to us of what she felt and saw, and it was a bit disturbing.
Well, there's the demon that did that, and you do have demons there, and they're really there, and they're attacking this child because this child's a real gifted child. When I look at your daughter, she's like glowing. She has this tremendous glow. So the good news is, she's glowing. But what happens is demons can see this glow from the dimension they live in, and they attack anything that glows sometimes. And so now, especially with her, she's a healer. She has natural healing abilities.
Yep.
And so she's aware of this. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, we all are. She's always been, all the little kids have always been drawn to her. She's always been kind of a little mom to everybody and very open to everybody and helpful.
Okay, I just got rid of 2 things that were around her, and so she's going to feel better. I don't see that happening anymore.
Okay.
Teach her to meditate. Very important.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you for your call.
Have a good one, Glenn. Let's go to Michelle here in New York City. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Okay, there's 2 different questions, one on my health and the other one if you pick up any family from the other side, messages. Okay, the first thing is there's a lot of weakness in my body, and I wanted to know where it's coming from, how long it might take to heal, and if you can get rid of any dark areas in my system.
Okay, well, here's what I see. You have dark energies and slight lesions on your spinal cord, weirdly. And have they said this yet? Have you figured this out yet?
No.
Okay, well, have them look at your spinal cord. But what I see...
Are you talking about like a chiropractor?
No.
Those are quacks.
Not like an MRI.
Hey,
Do an MRI.
Watch it. We're number 1 with chiropractic.
Oh, my bad. I love those guys.
Feel how hot you feel now? You feel lighter?
You know what? If she can come in and bend over, I'll check her spine.
No.
I mean, for free.
That's
Really.
big of you.
No, do you feel lighter? You're nervous. You're scared to death.
Well, where would the lesions be coming from?
Lesions of doom?
No.
The French foreign lesions?
No, look how warm you feel now. You feel lighter? I'm asking that question.
Not right now.
You're scared. Okay. Well, I would go in and look and see what I'm seeing, but I see like little lesions. They're very, very tiny and microscopic, but I see something around your spinal cord, and you should just go look at
Like
it.
an MRI, you mean?
Like an MRI, yeah. And so, but
And that's where the weakness is coming from?
yeah, you're weak everywhere, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, just look at that, and I think that you'll be able to address it, and I don't think it's going to be the end of the world at all. And if you let light in your body, you'll find, frankly, they'll go away. I've seen this many times, and people just, if you meditate, let light in your body, you'll find that...
Well, why are you talking down on her like that?
Yeah. Make her feel like a smaller person than
I
she
think,
already is.
quite frankly, if you would just meditate, you would be fine.
That'd be
Do you see
working.
any
complaining,
infections
bitchy.
in my system that
What?
might be causing this?
What in your system?
Any infections in my system?
No, I don't feel that. No, I don't feel that at all. I just see she worries so much that she creates her darkness, and then she has a body that's reacting with a lot of
hypochondriac. Yeah,
like that. You're always freaking out about your health, right?
Well, only, I mean, not freaking out, but, I mean, only when something,
When the sun rises, I hear
right.
you.
You go to the doctor 7 days a week.
no, actually, I don't go to doctors.
Hey, drop it.
Well, you need to go to doctors. See, when you don't feel right.
Why not just sit home in the kitchen and worry?
Right.
No, that's my point.
Right. With
No,
a big
that-
bottle of booze.
That's my point. And I just see if you just simply go into the doctor, this is not the biggest. This is easy to fix what she's got going. And but if she just learns
What
to,
do you think that they would do?
well, I think that
Make a diagnosis.
like diagnose you.
Yeah.
Okay, now do you
And her thyroid is doing something very strange as
Jumping
well.
jacks?
Kind of jumping jacks. It's up and down. It's every other month. Every other month you're up and down, very up and down like a yo-yo. And I see you've had a cyst on one ovary.
That's a worry wart.
Yeah, but it's only every other month.
You can get those burnt off.
No, I don't.
okay, I guess I'm doing good.
Well, I wouldn't say
Nah,
that,
boy.
but I definitely
can't.
know this.
Depends what
We
your
got-
definition of good
She
is.
can't hear me.
We got another call.
Yeah, let's go.
On hold here.
Yeah, thank you. Let's go to Mark in Queens. How you doing, Mark? Mark, you there? Hey, Mark.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, Sad Sack?
Last 4 years, 3 to 4 years, my life has kind of been in turmoil, and feel like there's always like a dark cloud. Like I wake up and I just say, what bad is going to happen to me today?
Wowsy, woo woo.
Yeah.
Schlep
No, but I hear so you think it's so it is.
Yeah.
You're actually conjuring up the bad luck. And so I can get rid of the dark energies around you, and then it's up to you to then think positive. See, because if you think negative, okay, that's what will happen.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so there we go. Let me just get rid of what I see around you. Do you smoke a lot of pot?
Yep.
Never.
Oh, him.
Really?
Never.
Do you do any medications at all? It's hard to believe you have this much darkness in your head without smoking pot.
I've done pot twice in my life when I was a lot younger.
It's amazing. When I look at him, he really has a little. It looks like a golf ball in the center of his head, and that's all the light that I see in your head. And the rest.
Titleist, I lost one.
No.
Number 4?
So,
oh, my bad.
But it's just, and now look, I got it off. I got rid of the dark stuff around. Look how light your head feels now. Feel lighter?
4.
Yeah.
You feel that, right?
I've been getting a lot of headaches lately.
I'm sure.
I have frequent, every single day I get really bad heartburn. I take a lot of Prilosec.
You don't have any light in your body, but now you do. And so it's very important to keep the light on. And if you don't have any light in your body, you're going to get sick. You'll get those headaches like that, and you'll get sick everywhere. Now you feel a little dizzy. Now you feel real bright. Feel how good you feel? Yeah.
So far.
I
know. Right.
So far.
Good. Well,
That didn't convince me.
No, me either.
It's JV and Elvis, 92.3 Free FM. We're going to take a break. When we come back, the last round of calls with Gary. If you do not have his information. I'm no psychic, but I have a feeling if we get rid of Gary at 1 and try to go to a new topic,
nope,
we're not going to be able to use the
no
phones.
chance.
These phone lines are packed.
Let's keep him.
Call us. You continue to call on this right now, the whole psychic, spirituality, healing thing, 866-313-FREE. But then once he's gone, we got to turn it over to his phones. I'm going to give you a phone number again. And you can call now if you're sure that you want an appointment and you want a longer reading.
One-on-one,
You
right.
can meet up with Gary or today if you need to take a break, go outside, call from his cell phone. You just need to schedule it first with his assistant. 1-800-827-GARY. Also has a webpage, GarySpivey.
That's right.
.com. Let's do this really quick. She doesn't want to use her name, but she's a sweetheart, and we love her. Beautiful woman. Matter of fact, we'll call her Bonita.
Bonita.
She has a couple of questions. She works here, we'll just say somewhere at the radio station.
Okay, fine.
Bring her on really quick.
She's on.
Bonita!
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Is this, this is who I think it is, right?
Yes.
Then no Spanish, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have a couple questions for Gary.
Yes, I wanted to know about my health. Haven't been feeling well lately.
Okay, well, here's what I'm seeing. How's your sleep?
not good.
Okay. I feel like that's her biggest problem, and I see different things going on with her to where she's waking up just in the middle of the night, and I feel like there's a problem with one ovary, and I see she's got different things going on, but her thyroid is off. I see an ovary doing something strange, and then did you have a cyst on one ovary that you know of?
No.
Okay, well, I see maybe a small one on one side, and I also feel her adrenal glands are doing something where they're kicking in, and like adrenaline in the middle of the night, and she just wakes up for no reason.
Oh boy!
And so the reason she's not feeling good, I feel like, has to do more with that. It has to do with her sleep patterns, because I don't know that she's even going into a real deep sleep, but she's just kind of like restless all the time. Make sense?
Yes.
That's the reason you're tired, because in the afternoon you just die, right?
Right.
Okay. That's what I see it.
We usually catch her sleeping at the desk.
I have one more question.
Yes. Yeah, you got it.
I filled an application out for an apartment, and I wanted to know if I'm going to get it and how soon.
Yeah, I for some reason see two different ones you'll get okayed for. I don't know if you have filled out two applications, but I see that.
Okay, thank you.
Wait. Don't go anywhere.
Stay right there,
Gary has, this is pretty sweet. Gary has a special assistant that flew to New York with him. His name is Tenoch. He is an aspiring Latino singer.
Yeah.
Right. Have him go right around the corner and sing it doesn't matter if you're with someone else, but a little love song for you. But stay on the phone. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Someone send him in really quick.
Let's hear her blushing.
Elvis, hang up on that. We'll let him do that, but you got to hear him do that live. We'll have him come back.
I really want to hear it.
Beautiful Spanish voice.
Cool.
All right, next call.
Let's go to Rock in Westchester. How you doing, Rock?
Hey, man.
What's up, Rock?
Man?
Dude, I constantly get all these weird sounds and smells and tastes in my head all throughout the day. I constantly feel exhausted. My mom's like, maybe you got a brain tumor. Well, do I?
I don't feel a brain tumor.
I like that question. Well, do I? Mom says I got a brain tumor. Well,
is he schizophrenic?
He has a lot of entities all around him. He has a lot of different energies.
Oh, no!
A lot of different things. Do you hear things telling you to do stuff sometimes?
Not really, but I just constantly, I hear a voice sometimes, or I hear a noise, and I think it's someone else, trying to talk to, I'll ask my mom, did you
drop
say
the math.
Yeah, when I look around you, I see two things. I see the angel Michael, which is the archangel Michael, and he's right around you, and so he moved in really close. Feel how warm you got right then?
Yeah, in my side.
Yeah, and so this is I'm just seeing you have a lot of angels around you, and they're trying to tell you things through the day, but they only are able to tell you things a little bit, and then you get afraid, and when you get afraid, it kind of runs the energy off.
Okay.
And so that's what I see. If you meditate a little bit, you'll be able to hear things. You're clairaudient. Does one of your ears get red sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, you just have your clairaudient. That means you can hear psychically, and you can hear your angels. And if all you got to do is close your eyes and look up a little bit and listen and allow it to happen. And the more you allow, the louder the volume becomes.
That and he's got a brain tumor, right?
Right.
I don't see a brain tumor.
The Archangel Michael plus the brain tumor.
Size of a softball.
No, I see a little dark energy around his leg, but outside of that, he's all right.
Hey, thank you very much for
Thanks,
your call.
Rock. Let's go to Russ in Queens. How you doing, Russ?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. What's up?
You're on with Gary, Russ.
Hey. Okay, man. My question is, I have engaged in a relationship 6 months ago,
mm-hmm.
and the person I have met has kind of confronted me with basically all my fears. And it's worked out really well as things I thought that I wouldn't be able to handle.
Right.
And then I can handle them. There's a bit of an age difference between us, and I'm just wondering what you kind of feel regarding...
Well, it feels like a great relationship. I see this person also and you going on a trip really soon, and I feel like things get even better. So I think it's a positive. If you're asking, is a relationship great? I think it can be really good.
Okay, but that's what I feel.
Okay, that's what I feel.
Oh, okay,
Trust it. Yeah, don't listen. You have idiot friends. Don't trust. You got friends that tell you really
Me
bad,
too.
really bad advice.
I got idiot partner.
Right, me too. Idiot geek on the main mic.
You have bad
idiot people behind me.
You have bad advice. Everybody's
idiot psychic.
Well, I mean, it's also because what the advice and what people are
Right, idiot caller.
Right, yeah, go away.
So be real careful of hearing
it's
that.
like there's an age difference of like 42 and 22, you know?
Oh!
What are you doing?
Come on.
Why? Nothing wrong with a 42-year-old female if you're, like 39. Why would you do that?
Well, you know that life happens. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but for some reason, this is actually...
And it's a good thing?
It's actually really a good thing. It's the best thing that ever happened to him.
So look at me. I'm close to 40. She's 62 years old. I mean, come on.
That'd be the worst thing that ever happened to you.
Look at me hanging with a 60-year-old.
Hey,
yeah,
why
but your
not?
girlfriend's the hottest. Your fiance.
Exactly. You get off her tip.
Yeah, come on now. Thanks, Russ.
Appreciate it. Next call.
Go to Stephanie in Jersey. How you doing, Steph?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. Thanks.
You're on with Gary. Go for
I
it.
love you guys, and Gary, you're amazing.
Thank you.
I hear you through the radio, and you're
He's all right. Yeah, we're pretty amazing, though. Appreciate it. You're on with Gary.
All right, here's the deal. When I was in college, I had a bad experience. My boyfriend broke up with me, and I went to a psychic, and she convinced me that he was my soulmate and that I had to do all this kind of psychic work to be with him and to get the demons away or whatever.
She got hustled. Here's what. Now, did she ask you to bury like a chicken leg or something?
Not necessarily that, but very much like that.
Burn a candle and stuff?
Exactly. Take baths in these oils, pour ashes.
Candle. Yeah.
Right. And then, they sell the candles, too. They make money off of that.
Very expensive candles.
Yeah.
$800.
Yeah, it was just, honestly, it was a great experience because it really opened up my spirituality, and I really connected with God myself and not necessarily through religion.
There you go. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I just got, I really believe in God, and I love God, and I support all my friends and family. I have amazing friends and family, but because of this past experience, I just can't, I feel like I'm so nervous right now, but I just have all this negative feelings, and I'm with this great guy now, and I just constantly get this nervous feeling that I'm not supposed to be with him, and I'm supposed to I'm doomed to be with my ex.
No, that's not true at all. When I look at you in the spiritual dimension, I actually see a crack in your heart. Raise your hand up in the air and say, "God, give me a new heart." Ask God for a new heart.
God, please give me a new heart.
Now your hand got really warm. Feel that?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Now put your hand to your chest, and there you go. Yeah. And now your chest got really warm. Feel how hot?
Now, rub your nipples.
Please.
Lick your finger. I'm sorry, let's go back. Lick your fingers.
Guys, I love that, but...
How you doing?
You feel warm in your chest,
How
right?
You doing?
I do. My heart's beating.
Ask God for a 2-inch nipple.
I don't want that.
Reach up and ask for a cube, an ice cube. God, can I please get an ice cube?
Whipped cream?
Yeah.
I see your grandma. I guess this is your grandma on the other side.
She's got the 2-inch nipple.
No, she's laughing. She thought that was really funny.
See? We got fans on the other side. Listen, we're in 40th place with... alive people.
Yeah, right.
The dead folks love us.
We're number one.
Wait, did my grandma say something to you?
Yeah, she's laughing at the joke.
I love her, and I think of her all the time.
She says she's right there with you, and she smiles, and I see a blanket, and she wraps you with some Afghan-looking blanket thing. You know.
That's great. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, you have a great day. Thanks for the
Take
call.
care. Let's go to Dan in Brooklyn. How you doing, Dan? Dan, are you listening?
How are you?
Hey, how's it going,
so
man?
very much.
All right, you're on with Gary. Go for it.
Okay, well, for a number of years I had chronic health issues. I've improved over time, but I'm still plagued by immense sleep problems. I can't really submerge into deep quality sleep, and that sort of just ruined my physical energy, and just there's a lot of lethargy and weakness. And I just was wondering, I guess I was diagnosed a couple of years ago. I took immense amounts of antibiotics and medications. Was it the correct diagnosis? And is the sleep problems due to a negative energy, or is it a physical problem that's...
A little bit of... Well, it's a little bit of both. I see... Did your back and neck hurt?
I have chronic neck and shoulder pain.
Yeah, that's what I see.
had a lot of headaches. And
Okay, let me
get...
Okay, I see dark energies, and I see a spiritual thing going on where there's just... It looks like spears in your back and in your neck, and I can get rid of this dark energy. And see, once I get rid of something in the spiritual dimension, sometimes you feel tremendous...
Can you get rid of Britney Spears?
Yeah, please. I heard she's pregnant again.
While you're working on it?
Yeah.
Not right now.
I heard she was pregnant again.
Yeah, thanks.
See how you feel light?
You're laughing at Rudy, that ass. Oh, I'm sorry, doing a healing.
You feel really light? There you go.
Go ahead.
There. I got rid of it. It's that simple. That's the reason you feel warm and tingly all through your arms now.
Now, like I said, the sleeping problem, so it's a combination of physical and spiritual.
Yeah, if you meditate a little bit, you'll find you'll sleep better. Meditate in the mornings is what I see.
While you're driving, right?
No, not while you're driving.
And a final question,
One more quick question.
Yeah.
Please.
I can.
You are gay. Oh, sorry. My bad.
He's the speed psychic.
Yeah,
Didn't even
right.
need the question.
Woo, 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 right there. No, go ahead, buddy.
You beat me to it now.
All right. Go ahead, buddy.
Like I said, the health problems have held me back. I'm improved, but I still have some issues. It's left me stagnant with like making a decision with my occupation and career. What do you see with that?
Really, that just goes to a lazy vibration. You have to just not be lazy.
Make a decision.
Just make a decision and go for it. You're just being lazy. That's all that is.
And I'm in a happy relationship right now. Is any good or bad vibes coming?
It's absolutely perfect. I get a vision of the word perfect. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you for your call. Have a good day.
Have a good one. Let's go to, let's try Mike in Long Island. How you doing, Mike?
Mike from Long Island.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good,
Great
man.
show.
Great. You're on with Gary Spivey. Go for
ahead,
it.
babe.
Hi, Gary. How are you? Listen, I'm planning a move to out of state within the next 6 to 8 months, probably Florida, possibly Tennessee. And I'm kind of unsure of it. I want to know if you can help me out and point me in the right direction.
Okay, here's what I'm seeing. I believe it's more Tennessee, and it looks like almost the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. And so, but that's the vision I get. It's in the mountains.
You saw no teeth.
Still.
Yeah.
No Florida, huh?
I'm seeing mountains. That's the vision I get.
Right.
It looks
Hillbillies.
It looks more like Asheville, North Carolina.
You got a pretty mouth.
That's what I see.
It's funny you should mention that.
Oh, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Not the pretty mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I was talking to a guy from Asheville, North Carolina last week, and I'm sending him my resume. That's weird that you said that.
Okay. That'll work.
Thank you very much.
That'll
See,
work.
it's a big deal to me. To Gary, it's no big deal.
Yeah, big deal.
That's just what you saw.
Right.
Thanks for your call.
Thanks, man. Let's go to Brian. Actually, no, let's go if this guy's been waiting. Donnie in Queens. How you doing, Donnie?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I've been working for 4 months in a commission-based industry, and I haven't made any money yet.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering, first of all, I have some deals going on now. I was wondering if they were going to go through. And second of all, if you think this is the right industry for me.
Well, you have anger. You're mad. Does that make sense to you? And you're a lovely person. I can see who's inside there, but you really have a lot of anger, and so you're not being lucky because you're working and you're mad at your work.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but you're very good at it. If you would continue it for another month, it looks really good. However, I see this blow up where you may decide to not continue it. And but I feel like if you hang in there and I can get rid of your anger, what are you mad? Can I see what you're mad about?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. You're just mad.
Just mad in general?
Just mad in general. Does that make? Would your friends would they say that?
No, I'm a pretty calm person.
But so what you're saying is you have no friends.
Right. Nobody really tells you that.
Let me get rid of this man. There we go. Okay, now then, I got it. See how you feel much lighter, a little lighter in your chest now.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Now you'll bring luck to you. See, if you're angry, the vibration of anger runs away all of your luck, and you don't want to be in a sales position and be mad, because then you're going to run off all the luck and you won't make any money. I see one of you're working on, you think you've got 3 deals that may close. One of them will close, the other 2 will not.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know if it's the bigger one that's going to close?
I'm hearing not to say anything because I'll mess you up further. You just work all 3 and you'll find the one will close and you'll be quite happy. Okay?
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks for your call. Donnie. Appreciate it. Let's go to Lisa in Jersey. How you doing, Lisa?
Hi.
Hi.
Lisa, you're on with Gary. What do you got?
Hi, I was just wondering if you see me getting married anytime soon.
No.
No?
Short and sweet.
No. Are you mad at the guy are you with somebody?
Yes.
And are you fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of anger out here, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of anger in New York.
Yeah, are you trying to make him marry you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to ultimately be in a place where we can get married.
But it's fine. F him,
Right,
if he doesn't want marriage, I'm not going to talk you into it.
That's on him.
Yeah, you're trying to control freak him,
Okay.
right?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I just see that that you're mad with him, you're angry, you're always looking for him to do something wrong. That's what he feels. I'm reading from his side.
Yeah, that's what he feels, but it's not what I feel.
It was actually what I feel. You know, and so I mean, I'm seeing.
You're picking up on the truth of it.
I'm picking up on the truth. The truth is that she's always like, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, you know, he just gets tired of, get the saddle off my back is how he's feeling.
Yeehaw.
Does he ever tell you that?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, if you're nice to him, would he marry you? And I'm hearing the word absolutely. If you keep on beating him up, will he marry you? No. And so I see that you're going to continue to beat him up until you run him off. And let's see, how long before he dumps you? 3 months.
Okay.
Wow.
So he'll dump you in 3 months because you'll run him off.
Will he still have the saddle on his back so the next bitch can get on it?
I think he will. He'll have some scars, spur marks and stuff.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So treat him nice and he won't leave.
There's all these calls and holds.
We got to go through them.
One last segment, Gary?
Yeah.
One last segment. And then people that mean it after that segment, we're going to close out the show with some other stuff.
Okay.
Gary Spivey is here. The station is 92.3 Free FM. All right, JV and Elvis. Last segment here with Gary Spivey. Once again, Gary's private line, 1-800-827-GARY. He would be happy to do your reading by phone. What's the least amount of time you do? Is it 15 or half hour?
Half hour.
All right. He'll either do a half hour or an hour session. If you would rather do it by phone, that's great. Or if you want to meet him and sit down in the room with him, then he can get more in depth with things.
Yeah,
You'll be here until Sunday, you believe, unless you have a lot of appointments. You'll stay as long as New York needs you.
Right.
Damn right.
All right.
Yeah.
Set up your appointment by calling that number. Again, 800-827-GARY. Our phone lines. It's going to be tough getting through, but give it a shot. 866-313-FREE. And I mean it, Dave. This is the last segment.
We swear this is Joe in Smithtown.
And really quick, Elvis.
Yeah.
For any people that have been checking out the show, if you're wondering, is it always going to be psychics? No. But when you got one this good, when he's in town,
right.
we put him on.
Let's go to Joe in Smithtown. How you doing, Joe?
Very good. How are you?
Great, buddy.
You're on with Gary. Go
What's
for
your
it.
question?
How are you, Gary? Listen, about 6 years ago, when I was in high school, I was very in tune with my inner self and that gut instinct.
Right.
And it seemed to have drifted away over time. And recently, in the last year or so, I had some great luck. I ran into a girl that I think I might actually end up getting married to.
I hear you
I've
will.
had a lot of bad luck.
Well, I hear you will. You will marry this girl. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's your angel. You got a very chatty angel, and so I'm hearing everything rather than getting visions. I'm actually hearing it, and that's just your angel talking to me. Your angel says you're really, really on track. They're trying to bring you more money. You have maybe I see 3 different ways you're going to make money in the next little while. That's coming to you, but you're going to end up running your own business or owning your own part of your own business. And so I don't know if that makes any sense now, but it will.
Yes, it does. I actually want to open up my own restaurant eventually.
Okay, that'll happen, and you'll be great at it. And so that's a very hard business, but I see you doing very well. And I see in the beginning you'll have a rich partner, but then what's going to happen, you'll end up buying it out from that person.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, so he's going to...
that's great.
Yeah, you'll tear it up. And the girl you're with is perfect. Everything is led and doing really, really well. Be very careful of whatever car you drive or truck or whatever the thing is you're driving, because I see problems with the wheels, and you're going to lose a wheel and have an accident.
Oh, no.
I'm not.
That's amazing. I actually have a flat tire on the side wheel of my car right now. I guess I should get that changed, huh?
Hey, thank you for the call. You know what? This stuff would happen all the time with us. He remember that time Hollywood, he told you, he goes, listen, there's something going on with the brakes of your car, and I don't want you to...
Yes. Well, when Land Rover was having all that.
Yeah, and then Wood goes home, and his wife goes, hey, we got a recall on the brakes, and we need to turn this in, and that's that. I mean, you do that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm still impressed. They're not.
No, not digging it at all.
Next call.
Let's go to, let's get that one off. Let's go to Mike in Rockaway County. How you doing, Mike?
Hello.
Mike, you're on with Gary. Go for it.
Hey, Gary, what's going on?
Everything's good.
Just wanted to know, I've been in a lot of relationships in the past. I met this girl, and she seems like a really great girl. I'm just having a hard time with past things trusting her. Do you see that she's a trustful person, or do you think that I'm going to end up getting screwed over in the end?
No, she's totally trustworthy. She's as good as she seems and then some, and I can get rid of those old traumas. Is that okay?
Yes.
You were with 2 really vicious women.
Yes.
Make sense?
But not at the same time, because I'd go for that.
Yeah, threesome.
These were evil. One of them was really evil.
Wow.
Yeah, and so she did all kinds of things on you. And now I'll get rid of that energy, because he has all these traumas where he's very sensitive. And
Puss, you're saying?
No.
Homo.
No, but he's
like a homo, not but
like
very,
a homo. Yeah,
feminine.
Like he's very he's very he's not feminine. He's sensitive.
Sensitive. Okay.
He's like a child, and so and a lot of women like sensitive men, and but he ended up with 2 really bad ones, and so now I'm going to get rid of that dark thing, and there it goes. Got it. And see, now you feel really light. Feel that tingly?
Yes.
Okay, and warming your chest and your feet. You feel warm all the way down to your feet. That means your light's going all the way through your body now. Okay, now think of the girl you're with now. Look at that. So you feel good.
Yes.
And do you trust her now?
I think I can. I just have there's been some problems in the past. That's something she doesn't fall back into.
I don't see that because she's licked it. I don't know if that was an addiction.
Drugs or something?
Yes.
Yeah, but it feels like she's licked it now.
Okay,
because she thinks you're worth licking it for. She loves you.
I'm worth licking if anyone hasn't taken notice.
I'll take that.
Thank you very much for your call.
Thanks, buddy. Let's go to Pamela in Jersey. How you doing, Pamela?
Hello. Thank you so much for your time.
You got it.
Gary, my daughter has mild ADD. She's 15, freshman in high school.
Right.
She does well in school, but it's very hard for her. She gets frustrated with how long it takes to do homework.
Right.
She needs a little organizational guidance. She's very stressed right now, and she needs help so she can get it all together and be what she's supposed to be.
Needs a belt.
She's brilliant.
Right. Well, here's what I feel. I think that you need to get her a tutor.
Okay.
Okay, and she'll respond to that. And I don't agree with the ADD theories, because what happens is, see, all these dimensions that you can hear me seeing in and picking up things from this dimension or that dimension or a demon or an angel or whatever. That's what many kids today are born in, naturally able to do this. Yes. And so when they're in class, if they're looking at their teacher and their teacher has really bad energy, they won't be able to stare at that teacher for very long because it'll make them sick. It'll make them get a headache and this type of thing. I had this when I was a kid. And what's going on with your daughter, she's just really, really gifted. She's very creative. And in life, she should do something artistic. Anything.
She is an artist.
Okay. And so but that's what she should do. And she's an artist. So there you are. There's the answer. She's not ADD. She's an artist. And that's who she is. And but to get through the lessons and things in school, you need to get her a tutor, and she'll be fine. I did clear some dark energies around her head and yours.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck.
May I ask quickly another question, please? I'm very physically challenged, and I'm on a fixed income. My house needs a television program called Clean Sweep.
Ma'am, for some reason, can you start over, because I didn't hear the beginning of that, and if I didn't, I know that people didn't. So try it again.
I'm very sorry. Thank you. I'm physically challenged.
Okay.
And I'm on a very fixed income. My house needs that program, Clean Sweep. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
I'm catching that you're physically challenged, and you're on
physically challenged.
fixed
I'm
income.
Not capable of
cleaning your house.
The house. I'm not capable of doing that.
What's Clean Sweep?
And Clean Sweep is a television program on Birchneck Trading Spaces. It's where they take the house and reorganize it for you and make it functional.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, that's okay. And you're asking, do I see them doing it?
No. What do you see for my clutter-bound frustrations that I have?
I see. I don't know if this is an in-law, sister-in-law, something sister-like figure helping you. And all you got to do is ask.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
What about my financial...
Well, that's way too many. Listen, I love you.
Okay, yeah.
That's way too many questions. We got too many other callers.
Let's go to Javier in New York City. How you doing, Javier?
Hi, how you doing?
Great,
I love the show.
Thanks,
buddy.
You're on with Gary.
I have 2 questions for you. One is about my brother, actually. He recently found out that his wife was cheating on him.
Oh.
Right.
And he's in
I
Korea.
hear again, and I hear again.
Wow. Yeah, third time, I think.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Right. More than once.
Yeah. And I mean, I wanted to know if it was true, because he says he's done with her. But I don't know what's going to happen with him.
Well, I think that he enjoys going through something. He's,
the drama.
Yeah. And so he's enjoying the moment of going through his wife cheating on him. That's who he is. He likes that.
So he likes crying to his brother and like, oh, I'm going through all this.
He's a victim. And so that's who he is. That's what he's doing. That's a lousy thing to be playing. I mean, why play the victim? I mean, he can just decide he's not the victim.
He already killed her and put her in a bag and sent her down the river. And,
no, I don't say that.
And don't even tell anyone.
No,
not one complaint.
No, that's not a good idea. But I believe. I mean, she's always going to be a cheater. I believe. I mean, everybody has free will, and she may change. I don't see it. She's she's not only a cheater.
Did you hit it, Javier?
What? Oh, hell no.
No.
See, she's a compulsive liar too. In every,
I could have told you that.
Yeah, everything that comes out of her mouth, she'll just lie about nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, like what'd you do yesterday, and she'll tell you some other story that makes no sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay.
And the other question is, I've been in love with a friend of mine for about.
What's his name?
I've been in love with a friend of mine for about 4 years, and I don't know whether or not to say anything to her.
For 4 how were you able to do this? 4 years in love and you haven't said anything yet?
Yep.
Wow, what a trip.
Yeah, I know. It's been rough, but well, she's a really good friend of mine, and I know she's been through a lot of rough times, and I don't know if I don't feel good enough for her.
No, I think you're great, and you'll be good enough for it. Tell her, she'd be excited.
Really?
She kind of felt something one time, and did she bring it up, and then you said, "Oh no." You kind of
maybe when we were drunk one time, because we've been drunk a lot, but
right. Yeah, well, she's she brought it up and she tried to give you the opportunity to say something, and you kind of blew it off like
out.
No. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So just tell her, she likes you a lot as well, very much so. She likes to talk to you. Does she talk to you all the time?
Well, every time we see each other, we don't get to see each other very often.
Okay. Well, what I'm seeing is that it could turn into something if you would allow it to.
Okay.
All right, Javier.
Thank you.
Thanks
for your
buddy.
call.
Have a good one. Let's go to, we got Rocco here in New York City. How you doing, Rocco?
Hey, guys. Thanks for your time. I'll try and make it quick.
You got it, please.
First question. I hope I'm not being rude, but, Gary, I'd really like to talk to you off of the radio. I hope I'm not being rude, but how much does it cost for a half an hour?
It depends really on the
How you
person I'm
look.
talking to.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
The person and the problem and the
Right.
Yeah.
and the session.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Second question. I've been in a relationship for 3 years, and it's with a girl who has a lot of eating disorder issues. It's very demanding, and I kind of feel like she's cheating on me. Is this worth it? Is it going anywhere? And
Well, here's the thing with her now. This is really interesting. She has when I see what's going on with her, she has a multiple personality disorder.
oh yeah, she wants to be invisible.
Yeah, but she's 2 or 3.
Well, so do I.
No, she's 2 or 3
Good
people.
luck with you,
I
buddy.
want to fight crime or be Mr. Evil. I don't know.
You go home and I still see you. You'll never be
Shut up.
invisible.
She's many different people, and she will play role play, but it's not a role. It's really her. I see one spirit.
F that.
Yeah, it's really weird. She's like a Sybil. I see one person moving into her body, and she'll act that way around him, and then she'll have another person move into her body, and she'll be very different. And I don't know that they even know each other.
Pinpoint. Keep going.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Total split personality.
Is she cheating?
Which one?
Right.
Good call.
Well, that's exactly right.
You got it.
The spirit that's in her while she's with you is not cheating. However, I do see another one going in, and who knows?
Wow.
This is really weird. But sometimes you'll see 2 spirits, 2 souls, 1 body.
I'm invisible.
Wow.
And she is absolutely this. And so
She's absolutely what? I'm sorry.
she's absolutely that. She's a multiple personality.
Well, he wants to know if any part of her is cheating or going to cheat. He needs to know this, I think.
Her physical body? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Rocco.
All right, thanks for your call.
Take care. Let's go to Bill in Long Island. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, what's up there, Gary?
What's up?
How you doing there?
Gary.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Like to be.
And sorry about that, Gary.
My pleasure. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Gary? I just wanted to ask about my career future.
About your career future?
Yeah, what's going on, bud? Talk to me.
All right, no, he knows that's you. All right.
Go ahead.
Your future career-wise, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do? Make me understand.
I don't do anything.
Okay.
He understands that.
Well, that's
Where
what.
does he?
Yeah, I didn't pick up anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not working now?
No, I'm out on an injury.
Okay. I just see nothing. That's the reason I couldn't grab hold of anything. I see you doing nothing. So I see you having fun, and I see a couple of trips where you're going to have a lot of fun. And so I pick up on stuff like that. Do you,
Oh, wow.
Do you drink?
Do I drink?
Yeah.
Nah, social.
Yeah, I see you just having a great time drinking and playing and partying. You know, he's going to have some fun.
Is the money going to run out, though?
Not right yet.
No? He's still got time?
Yeah, he's got a little while. He's just going to play and enjoy doing what he's doing.
What do you see for my eldest child?
How old?
My oldest child. He's 12.
I just see a lot of light around him. He's like got like just beaming. I just see beams coming out of his head. Is he spiritually gifted?
Hey, you're the psychic, buddy.
Yeah, you're asking us for.
I mean, do you know things? Do you know that he's spiritually gifted? I just see him glowing.
That sounds good. Anything else you can tell me?
No, that's about it, Bill. Thank you. Have a good one. Let's go to Janie in Westchester. How you doing, Janie?
Hi.
Hey, you're on with Gary. Go ahead. What's your question?
I was just wondering, there's something my boyfriend just keeps thinking that I'm going to cheat on him or something. He swears there's nothing in his past for that. I'm just wondering if it's worth putting up with.
Well, he's really into pornography, and he likes to come up with excuses on how he's moody or how he feels like being with you sometimes and sometimes not. And so, but does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, because really I think he would rather, like, you know, than
himself,
than be with you. Or anyone, for that matter. It's not only you. It's like he just enjoys, you know, being with himself.
And because he loves the sex and the visual and himself and her and all that, is that why he thinks that she's probably a sexual being?
Well, I think so, and I think he has wild fantasies about watching her with someone else. You see, and so he's trying to basically sort of put her head on all the porno tapes and things or whatever he's looking at.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of a mess. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what it is, and you ever wonder why.
And she wanted to know is this worth putting up with?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, is he going to be around for a while?
well, the longer you're with him, the weirder he gets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It goes through, like, 1 week he'll be all about me, and then 1 week he won't be.
Got a new tape in.
New tape, a
on
big
Tuesdays,
box.
right? Yeah.
Refrigerator type box.
Every Tuesday, brand new DVDs are out. That's sweet. Thanks, Jenny. Let's go to Mike in Staten Island. How you doing, Mike?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Friend of mine passed away about 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I just was wondering how he's doing, if he's okay.
he goes like thumbs up, you know, and holds his
He's
hand.
the Fonz?
Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. He holds his hand up in the air like, yo, you know, and he says he's really good. His head's good, he says. And he says he's glad that you're asking about him. He rides with you in the car, I guess, sometime, or in a vehicle. He's showing me he rides with you.
Okay.
I guess you think of him or talk to him in the car. I don't know.
I do once in a while, yes.
Yeah, because he says he can hear you in the car, he says.
Okay.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
All right,
Thank you for the
Mike.
call.
Take care. Let's go to Mark in Jersey. How you doing, Mark?
Hey guys, what's up?
How
Love
much?
the show.
Thanks, man.
I have a question. I've been struggling with addiction for a while now, and I'm kind of at a crossroads. And I was wondering if things are looking up for me.
Well, there's many different things that's involved with addiction besides the physical addiction. There's a tremendous spiritual addiction.
Yeah.
And there are dark energies and demons where there's drugs usually, and addictions, and I can get rid of what's there if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Okay? All right. Now I can describe what I'm pulling off of you. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Behind you I see a very big claw of a demon hand around your whole head, and I'm just peeling that off of your head. Okay. Now when I did that, do you feel the sensations where your head feels warmer?
That's the Vicodin.
Yeah.
You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
And then you have another claw that's down around your hip, and I'm pulling that off. Do you feel that go away now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then I killed the demon. And now I see inside of you, that was a demon that was around you. You have many of them in you. And I'm pulling out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Demons.
10, 11, 12, 13. No, I pulled there's a ton. I got about 20 more. There we go. And now you feel even dizzy when I yanked all those out, right?
Yeah.
And now you feel lighter, warmer?
I absolutely do.
Okay, and then you have black holes in your chest and in your stomach. And black holes will eat a hole in you, so you're going to have some disorder because of this. You have to be careful of a heart attack specifically.
Okay.
And so whatever you're doing, you have to be careful that don't stop your heart. And so there we go. And I just filled up those black holes. Now you feel real warm in your chest. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I pulled 2 more demons big ones out of your higher dimensions, and then a bunch of obsessive compulsive demons that make you want to do it again, do the drug over and over. And I just got those out all the way down to your feet, and then I lit up the whole room around you, and I see a ton of angels moving in. I bet you feel real warm. Feel that?
I do.
Okay, those are your angels. And now you just, if you meditate, pray a lot, and if you never do the drug ever again from this point, you'll find it's much easier to quit this minute.
Wow.
So,
okay.
So go flush it.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I have one more quick question?
Yeah. And by the way, last one. We apologize to everyone else. What's your last question?
I had a friend that passed away, and I was wondering how he's doing.
He may be earthbound. I see him hugging a toilet.
Really?
How did he die?
He overdosed.
Okay. Yeah, see, he's an earthbound spirit, and he's just in this bathroom hugging a toilet.
Wow.
Screaming, help me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, can you call his name?
That's Steve.
Okay, one more time.
Steve.
Tell him to look up.
Look up, Steve.
Okay, tell him to take the angel's hand.
Take the angel's hand.
And step into the light. Say, walk into the light.
Welcome to the light.
Walk into the light.
Walk into the light.
There he went. Okay, now you feel real hot. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, you just helped him out more than you'll ever know.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
And that's the crazy thing about, because you do consider overdose, that is like killing yourself.
Yes.
And you say you find those people all the time when you get in touch. They've been there since that day in the same amount of pain.
Right.
So
in the moment,
7, 8 to 15 years, every second screaming the same thing.
In the moment, in that
like
moment of death.
In that moment.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard readings before, where you'll say, hey, did this person shoot themselves or hang themselves because they're still hanging there and screaming for help?
Yeah.
And that's a dark place.
Very dark.
Don't be there. Don't kill yourself. Don't overdose on the drugs. Don't kill yourself. Gary, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Gary Spivey will be in town through this weekend performing out at Union Square.
Right, at the Mohegan Sun Casino. Yeah.
With a naked cowboy. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, great.
You can get in touch with him once again by dialing 1-800-827-GARY. And if you would like to go to his webpage, I know, he looks like a freak. Gary Spivey.
But no mustache.
That's SPIVEY.com. He has different CDs and things like that to help you.